Why your brain betrays you at the worst possible time. You ever notice your brain works perfectly fine all day until you actually need it? But before we get into that, welcome back to my channel. This is Quietly Observing, where we talk about all the little things we all do, the habits, the thoughts, the moments that make absolutely no sense, but somehow happen every single day. The stuff nobody really talks about, but everybody silently experiences. You ever notice your brain works perfectly fine all day until you actually need it? Like you can remember random things from 2009, song lyrics, people's business, what somebody wore, but the second it matters, your brain just logs out. And now you standing there like, what was I about to do again? It always starts small. You walk into a room and immediately forget why you went in there. Now you just standing there looking around like the answer is going to appear on the wall. So you walk back out and boom, you remember. So now you got to go back in. But when you get back in, you forget again. Now you just going back and forth like your brain is buffering. But it gets worse because your brain doesn't just betray you randomly. It waits for the worst timing. Like when you're already late, that's when everything starts disappearing. Keys, gone. Phone, missing. Bag, not where you left it. Now you running around the house like, where is everything? And the crazy part, it was there the whole time. You just couldn't see it because now you stressed. And stress makes your brain useless. And don't let you check the time, because once you check the time, now you got to keep checking it. You just looked at the clock 10 seconds ago, but somehow you need to look again. Because maybe, just maybe, time changed. Now you in a loop. Check time. Panic. Do nothing. Check time again. And suddenly, you're even more late. And let's talk about this one. You leave the house. You lock the door. You know you locked the door. But 10 seconds later, your brain goes, did we though? Now you standing outside debating with yourself because you remember locking it, but you don't feel like you locked it. So now you gotta go back, check it, pull it, shake it, look at it, walk away again, and still not trust yourself. See, this is the problem. Your brain is only reliable when nothing is going on. But the second pressure hits, it shuts down. Now you're forgetting basic things, words, names, what you were saying mid-sentence. You ever be talking and just stop because your brain just disappeared? Now you have to pretend like you meant to pause. This one right here, this one is personal. You ever have something in your hand, put it down for 1 second, and now it's gone? Now you replaying your steps like a detective. I had it right here. I literally just had it. And somehow it's nowhere. Now you blaming other people and nobody even touched it. But if you really Pay attention. There's a pattern. Your brain only acts like this when you're in a rush, you're stressed, you actually need to function. That's when it decides, I'm out. But when you're relaxed, oh, now you remember everything. Now all the thoughts come back. Now everything is clear, but it's too late. So it's not that you're forgetful. It's not that you're losing it. It's just your brain has the worst timing. And somehow we all just accept it. Like, this is normal. Like, it's okay to be fighting your own mind on a daily basis. Be honest. What's the one thing your brain always makes you forget at the worst possible time? Because I know it's not just me. Tell me in the comments. And yeah, if this felt a little too real, you already know. Please check out my other videos. This is Quietly Observing. Thanks for watching.